naked yourself, sir.
Why would I do that?
Naked yourself. I go finish you. You are
why would I
get your time. I get your time. I need to wait your body now. Again. Your water they smell.
You don't smell them before.
Your hands they smell.
You don't smell them
your
before.
Water they smell.
You don't get up
you know wrap it up, bitch. Hey, China don't see you. China don't see you. China don't see you. You don't see you. And I say push me out.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now if you're watching this video, I need you to like this video. I need this video to have 1,000 likes in less than an hour. Okay, so if you're watching this video, all I want you to do to give back to this channel, hit the like button. Right now, a series of fights happened over the night. I was watching them and I think that, you know, these housemates are really giving us 10 over 10, even though I feel like some behaviors are really erratic, and I think the Big Brother is going to have to like dish out a few strikes, hopefully before the week runs out. But of course, I'm going to give you a rundown of everything that happened. So remember that during the wage task presentations, only a group wins. What the way Big Brother has done it is that two groups face off with each other, right? This group will either debate against this one, or you present against this one, or whatever, and one group will win. Now that group that wins is the group in charge of the kitchen, okay? Now, remember the last week, Victory's group won, you know, and of course they were in charge of the kitchen, I believe. Of course, this week, I don't know if Victory was part of that group that won, whatever it was, but now there was a food problem. Victory wanted to cook. Now, you're supposed to wait for the group to cook, but Victory wanted to eat. Now, Kaybobo was like, we can't be cooking alone. According to the rule, according to the way this food thing has been outlined, you should wait for the group to cook and then they dish it to everybody. And it became a face-off, right? And apparently it feels like Kaybobo now mentioned Bright in the mix of this conversation, and Victory didn't like it. So because how did I know that? Kola called Kaybobo to the side and said, what happened really? And then, you know, Kaybobo was talking about the fact that he was talking to Victory and maybe Bright put his mouth, or whatever it was. And then, you know, Kola was telling Kaybobo that, see, Bright and Victory are not necessarily on good terms. So when you mentioned that, you know, that was the reason Bright was really charging up, because media had to run from the garden into the house, because you know what, Bright's already on 2 strikes. 1 more strike is out of the show, so she had to run. You could hear Bright saying, I'm not fighting. I just don't like what, you know, this person was saying and all of that.
I don't fight. No, I don't fight. No. People they always say I fight. I don't fight anybody. I owe you. Person tell me no, so I sit down. If they ask me stupid question, they have to say, Victory, my guy. Make I go, make it. Okay, this guy no get sense. I swear. Now I go for man. Today, I don't say Kaybobo no get sense at all. Only way to Sabina to cook. You know, get sense. You know the thing. You carry out your protein. I'll say one share. You put her back.
Yeah. And then when also the fact that, you know, after the conversation that Kaybobo had with Kola, Kaybobo went back to Bright and apologized to him, saying that, you know what, I'm sorry, you know, I now understand. I'm sorry about what I said or whatever. Now, after that happened, we just started hearing Rooboy's voice from somewhere. He started parrying. The word para means he started just venting and, you know, making some, you know, just going all over the place, shouting and saying he's going to stab anybody, that if he stabs, if you stab him in the house, if he stabs you, you should also stab him back. And when he gets outside of the house, he will come look for you again and continue the stabbing. And I'm like, what the hell is happening here? How did we move from the food matter to stabbing? Because he was now saying that, you know what, this was going to happen. If your group wins, whether his group wins or your group wins or whatever it is, nobody can stop him from going into the kitchen, and that nobody should stop him. That if he gets to the kitchen, anybody tries to stop him, he will stab the person, they will stab him back, they will continue stabbing themselves.
Rooboy, you know funny. You know they talk too much. I know they talk too much.
You know they funny.
Anybody who don't win weather for this house, you have more fucking thing to tell me.
Simple as that.
If I cook anything, your papa mama come near me, I go stab you. You go stab me back. We go outside. We go continue. If I know your location, I find you here. If they boy you there, no France won't meet and want tomorrow. Our France won't stay like that. I don't know what they do.
I followed this story because it was a very big one that happened between Rooboy and Imisi. But where did it start? So there was an Imisi, Gigi, Jasmine, and a Zita situation, sort of a 2-minute situation where Imisi was talking about the whole food thing too, that she's going to get into the kitchen and eat. And then, you know, Zita said something from the corner, and Tita was like, Imisi was like, hey, and Tita was like, don't tell me hey, don't tell me hey, don't tell me, and they yapped themselves in Yoruba a little bit. And Jasmine was also complaining about the fact that there's a lot of food wastage, right? I think that Imisi wanted onion and something, and they weren't giving her the onion, right? And she was venting that, why wouldn't you give me onion? But Jasmine was like, you also, there are foods you also waste in the house. And Imisi was like, what kind of food does she waste? But she needs onion to prep something. Maybe, I know it was noodles. Give me onion, but they weren't giving her onion. And then the fight moved into the garden. So Imisi was in the garden. Some of the housemates were there. And from Banango, we just heard Rooboy again attacking Imisi. It was really bad. He was saying very derogatory things to Imisi, calling her a prostitute, saying her private part was smelling, saying that whatever she was wearing was second new, even though he said his own was second new, whatever it was. He literally was, talking her down.
Have you got
Only me, I'm okay, go finish you.
You're not.
You,
Fool.
idiot, animal. Shut you, man, devil, you are who? I go come here for the nobody you well. You are who?
Because I'm not ready for you.
I'm not ready for you.
I'm not ready to
I am ready for you.
Are you ready to
One person go pack out.
Are you ready
One
to
person go pack out.
And they started, what he started doing? He started blocking her. In the house, you cannot, why would you block somebody's part of walking? She was trying to walk away, and it was blocking her. And then at some point, she said, the conversation about kitchen happened, and Imisi was like, nobody would, Rooboy first said, if they born you well, like if she really, really knows, who she is, she should find her way into the kitchen. And Imisi was like, you know what, I'm going to go to that kitchen and nothing's going to happen, right? And then Rooboy went to the entrance of the living area and the garden, and was blocking Imisi from going into that. Prior to that time, he had been blocking her from going to sit down, and Imisi had to shove him off her way, her road, because you're provoking her. That's provocation. You understand? But at this point, he literally blocked her from going into the kitchen.
I said, get your time. Then you want, if you touch me, I touch you. Don't be that one when you do that time. You touch me, I touch you. Big sister.
Big brother.
I get your
you
time.
You are seeing clean and
Listen,
clear, because if I push you away from the road, if I push you away from the road, no be fine. So why are you standing on my way?
So why are you talking to me in a stupid manner?
I personally believe that Big Brother is going to call for a meeting of the whole house, play the videos to them, and maybe issue Imisi a final warning. But he is definitely going to give Rooboy a strike, except he just wants this to slide. You can't provoke a housemate like that. That's provocation. You cannot do that. And I think that, yes, these guys are giving us drama, but in the beats to give us drama, we should still be, I know we signed up for this drama, but we should still use our senses and not go home, right? Because that was what Bright did, and he's already on 2 strikes. 1 more strike, he's gone, right? And Rooboy doesn't seem to understand that, he's saying he's going to stab someone, which is okay. Imisi has said that before. Nothing happened. But when you say that, you can say anything you want to say. But when you go physical, that's where the problem is. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. And that's it on this video. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, just hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. So, guys, you get notified whenever I post a video. We're on social media platforms on Facebook, on Instagram, on X, which is Twitter, and of course on TikTok. And follow me at Olufemi. Until next time, I'll come up again very soon. Bye for now.